Good morning, second graders, and happy Monday. In case you missed our read aloud on Friday, we read chapter 2 of the Chalkbox Kid. And chapter 2 was called Uncle Max. So if you remember where we left off in chapter 1, Gregory was so happy. He said he had had the best birthday he'd ever had. And it was because when moving into his new home, he got his own bedroom. So he was excited because he had never had his own room before. So let's see what happens in chapter 2. Gregory woke early. The day was coming in. He lay there and looked at the room that was all his. By the bed was the box he and Mother had packed. His things were in it. He got up and began to dig in the box. He found his old yellow robe and put it on. His tablet and paints and brushes were on the table where he had put them last night. Without making any noise, he went into the kitchen and brought back a cup of water. He sat down at his table and began to paint. The paper in his tablet was too small, but he painted a red house that wasn't bad. He painted a sunflower that was a little better. Mother came to the door. He asked her, "Do we have any thumbtacks?" "What do you want with thumbtacks?" she asked. "I want to put my pictures up," he said. She brought him some tacks. He put his pictures up on the wall. They looked good there, even if they were small. Now the room looked like it was really his. There's his painting of the sunflower. He and Mother and Daddy had breakfast. "I'll make coffee for Max," said Daddy. Gregory asked, "Is Uncle Max coming here?" "He is," said Daddy. "Then I'm going out," said Gregory. "Where?" asked Mother. "Up the street," he said. "I don't know," said Mother. "Oh, let him go," said Daddy. "He just wants to see the new neighborhood." "Isn't that right, Gregory? Don't you want to see the new neighborhood?" "Yes," said Gregory. He went out. The air was cold, but it felt good. It felt like spring. He walked up the street. It was Sunday morning and not many people were out. He saw a grocery store. He saw a few places that looked like garages or small factories. The next block got better. There were more houses and trees. In the block after that, he came to a school. It was the Dover Street School. Mother had told him about it. He would be going there. He walked a few more blocks and then he went home. His Uncle Max was there. Uncle Max was 20. He had a red beard and he played the guitar and made up songs. Most of the time he was out of work. "Well," he said in his loud voice, "here comes the great Gregory. Here comes the paintbrush kid." "Hello," said Gregory. There's a picture of his neighborhood that Gregory sees as he's walking around. Gregory went to his room. The door was open. There was another bed in the room. There was a guitar on this bed. Mother called him into the kitchen. "Uncle Max will be staying with us for a while," she said. "He isn't working and needs a place to stay." Gregory looked at her. "It won't be so bad," she said. "It's not my room," he said. "It's his." "It's your room too," she said. But he knew how that would be. "Why don't you like your Uncle Max?" she asked. "He thinks he's important," said Gregory. "He is important," said Mother. "We all are." "He thinks no one is important but him," said Gregory. He went outside. There was concrete all around the house. Even the wall across the back was concrete. There was a gate in the wall. It was painted green, an ugly green. He could hear Uncle Max playing the guitar, and he kicked the gate. He kicked it so hard that some of the paint fell off. That's the end of chapter 2. How do you think Gregory's feeling right now? Why doesn't he like his Uncle Max? And why is he so angry? If you can tell me in the comments, I'll give you some extra credit for this week. Have a great day.